What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. The video I'm coming with you today is kind of a rehash of an older video, but it warrants updating based on a lot of the questions that I have received as of current. So, in this video, I want to very specifically talk just for a moment about the reverse system. The reverse system obviously allows you to take a Dokkan unit, not the Awakened unit, back to its previous level in order to do some repairs or whatever you got to do to it. So I'm going to show you two neat things, and we're going to talk something unique about the hidden potential system at the same time. So I figured this is a really great time to bring this to you because it's very pertinent to how we deal with VLR androids and maybe mistakes we make along the way. So let's just do the start to finish, and I'll show you how the reverse system works. We'll explain it in a little more detail, and like I said, we'll touch on that other thing. So first things first, you go to the Baba shop. Okay. Go under gems. So you do have to have gems. It is going to be a little more. Basically, you have to be a little further up. You have to be above what is it? I think quest 20 level or something like that. Something like that. Anyway, they're not expensive. They are 30 gems. So go ahead and buy one. We're going to use two for this, but as you see, I've already got a ton of them. I just want to show you guys how to do this. Now, sometimes they do come up over here in trade points, but if they do, don't touch them. Don't play with them. They're like 6,000 trade points. They're not worth. You hit lunch twice on any set of quests, you've got enough gems to do this. So, not worth. Stay away from the trade points. Do it only with gems. That's point number one. If you can do that, that's going a long distance. So, now, to do the reverse awakening, I'm sure everyone's very familiar with this. Okay? Just go in here into reverse. Okay? Now, it says I have someone that I can actually take back up to the other level, but we'll talk about that in a moment. So, I'm going to go select. I'm going to grab my LR androids. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and reverse them. They're going to reverse down to the previous level. Pardon me. Tea is my life right now. Okay? Now, so that they're at the previous Dokkan state. Alright? Now, notice they're still back in here again. With most units, you can do a reverse Dokkan once. You can reverse them from their UR state down to their, or from the TUR state down to the UR state. Basically, they have to be at the UR level or transcended UR in order to reverse Dokkan. For that reason, you can't do things like Super Strikes or, things like, because remember, Super Strikes, you Dokkan from the SSR, they go to an SSR level, and then you Z-Awaken again to the UR level. So, for that very reason, you can't do those Super Strikes like that. An interesting fact, it's not all that pertinent, but I don't know if we're ever going to get another unit like this. If you guys remember last year when we got the UR Cybermen, they come to you at a UR state. If we ever get another unit like that again that comes to you at a UR state, that's not SSR and Awakened, you won't be able to do it with them either. You will only be able to take them, unless they have a Dokkan Awakening. Basically, it's anything above UR that you Dokkan into a UR state or higher, you can reverse. But with those guys, they just came flat. You can't reverse them. There's nothing you can do with them. So if we ever get another unit like that, just know that's the case. Okay? But notice my LR androids are in here again. Check this out. Boom. Boom. I could take them down one more time. Remember, the LR androids have 3 different Dokkan Awakenings. You awaken them from the Z-Awaken them to SSR, Dokkan Awaken them into an SSR state, then you Z-Awaken them into a UR state, Dokkan them into another UR state, and then Dokkan them into the LR state. So, for that reason, we could do a double reverse. Almost all of your LRs can do this. The only strange thing that is weird about, and it's unique to the LR androids and LR Hercule, because they do have that initial SSR state that you Z-Awakened to, initial SR state, you Z-Awakened to SSR, and then Dokkan from there into another SSR, you can't reverse them down to their base state. So this is as far as you can reverse them. Now, to show you, those were rainbow starred. They were SA20. Let me go back in here. Let's go under Extreme AGL and Super Attack level. Alright. So there they are. Now you will notice they will show Super Attack Max. That basically means the Super Attack 10 right now. If you threw them into a battle, they would not have their Super Attack 20. But they retain their 100%. They retain all of their everything you gave them. Everything is still there. Now, here's a very interesting thing. We'll talk about two things here. The number one reason you would want to bring someone down to a lower level is because, say, you're doing a repair to them. You don't have enough super attack levels in them, or let's say you took your LR androids up to LR rate at SA6 or something. You can bring them back down. You can throw the extra 4 into them, take them back up to SA10. The only exception to that is you can't do better than SA10 at the lower levels. So don't try to bring them back down and try to increase them to SA20. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Okay? So you still have to have the 2 SA10 pairs that you mesh at the LR state. And I know some of you are freaking out now. I'll explain the rest of that here in a moment. Okay? So you can bring it back down, increase them back up to SA10, take it back up. Now watch this. Here's another very interesting point. Let's say you decided you didn't want to do... What is that? Is that multi? Yeah, it's multi. That's evasion. Let's say I wanted to change this from critical to double hit or something like that. Okay? You can forget a hidden potential skill by sacrificing an identical unit. Or obviously 10 Dragon Stones, but don't do that. That's stupid. Don't do it. So to do this with LR Androids or LR Hercule is a little more involved than most other units. Like let's say you did it with LR Broly or Majin Vegeta or somebody. Take them down the SSR state, feed in the SSR, you're done. With them, you have to do the awakening to that initial SSR state. Okay? See? Notice it says you are, but because they're Dokkan to the SSR state, the SSR works. So I go in here, boom, boom. Sorry guys, had a bit of a screen freeze there, but basically, as you see, you feed in the SSR. Even though it says you are, you can feed in the SSR. And then, obviously, this is now open. I can go back in here, spend my stones, put whatever I want back into it. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, normally, like I said, you would have to have a like unit. So if you try to do it at the LR level, you would have to LR a set of androids to do that. Very expensive, not worth 60 gems. I brought them back down to the UR or to the original UR state. So, easy stuff. Now, obviously, they're not 100% anymore. I'll have to go back in and fix that, which I'll do in a moment. I am, however, going to cover the other thing here. Now, I see people are going to be freaking out and going crazy. Oh my god, you took an SA20 down to the UR, your SA20 is gone. Nope, they got you, bro. They got you. And the big question that I always get, after you do the, when you buy the Hourglass, and you do the Reverse Dokkan, a lot of people want to know, oh, do I have to then go farm up the medals again? Nah, they got you. The Hourglass is basically a two-way trip. It's a trip back in time and then back forward. Go back in here into Reverse. You'll see Reverse Dokkan Awakening 2 available. Boom. Check that out. Boom. Reverse Dokkan Awaken them again. And they're back to their TUR state. Okay. And notice they're back here again. Now, you will see they have lost their Rainbow Star. I'll go fix that here in a moment. Okay. But everything looks good. They're still Super Attack Max. When we get the next major update to Dokkan, it'll actually say SA10 instead of Max. It'll be a little more convenient. That'll come when we get Extreme Z. Okay. Let's click it again. Take them back up. And notice it goes from Super Attack 10 to Super Attack 20. So, yeah. There you go. It all stays put. Everything that you've done in the potential system stays put. You're good to go. You don't have to farm up anything extra. It is a two-way street. They make it they make it very, very viable to do. It's not an expensive prospect at all. And you could fix just about anything you want in there. Like I said, you can go forget... Oh, okay, that's right, because I have... That's right. So I'm working on his super attack. See? And that's the thing. I've had him down for months. Months I've had him reversed. And all I got to do once I have a super attack done, go back in there and take him back up to the other state. So, straightforward stuff, guys. All you got to do is just take him down and then take him right back up. And I'll show you one more time here. Let's go back into hidden potential. Okay. So that one is missing. All I'm going to do is go in here. Now, I did want it at crit, so I'm going to keep it at crit. Well, let's double check that. One of the big questions I get, and I covered it in a previous video, is how do you know whether you want to go crit or double hit? On a unit like the androids, criticals are a little bit better. They do a little bit more damage. They're not hitters to begin with. I mean, not good ones at least. So you might be able to get more damage out of them at with the double hit. But I usually keep double hit for units that have like with Int Gogeta, who lowers attack and defense. That's a unit you want to double hit. With a unit like this, where it just does colossal damage and there's no real other modifiers. Oh, actually, you know what? It's a good thing I did this. See, it says lowers attack and defense. Actually, I take that back. I am going to go double hit, and then I'm going to aim for their 18 key. I forgot they did that. So in theory, I could go back here. Now we're back to 100%. Easy stuff. So I could go back and I could change... Let's see, that one's evasion. I could reverse them again and change that one to double hit. I'm going to keep it at this. I'm going to keep it at this level. I think this is good. Because you're going to get equal opportunity double hit or crit. And it's going to depend entirely upon which one you get off. So for me, I think that's going to be my happy balance. But that's it, guys. You don't lose your super attacks. You don't have to farm up more medals. Those are the big questions that I always got on the old video. So I can't remember who asked me. Oh my god, I should have looked up your name before I started this. But there was someone that I promised this video to. I said I'd have it out yesterday. I am a little 24 hours late on this, but it's been a crazy weekend. It's been a crazy past like 2 weeks in general. So here you guys go. Let me know if you have any more questions. If there's something I didn't cover, there's always room for making a third video. Hopefully this helps you guys out, gives you something to work for. And remember, like I said, you could fix that stuff in the potential system with just that quick reverse. So let's say you did go multi and you wanted to go crit, or the other way around like I did. Take them all the way down, take them back up. Easy stuff. And just to cover it one more time, if you do take your LR androids from SA10 down to a lower level, you cannot feed them up to SA20 at that lower level. They still act like that level's unit. It's just the reverse metal retains all the memory from when it was up there. That's how they can go back up to SA20. So you cannot SA20 them while they are lower, because I know I'll get a million questions about that. There is no fast track to SA20. You gotta have 2 LR pairs to combine, or Elder Kais, but I think that's insane to do with androids. They're not even worth the Elder Kais, real talk. So that's the video, guys. Let me know if you have any other questions, if there's anything I didn't cover. Other than that, there is always the social media. We've got the Birdman and the Booker. And, of course, like I said, comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will lay your ass out next time.